Hello, guys, and welcome again yet to another episode of chart patterns as we continue from where we left. So, today I'm going to introduce a chart pattern that is dear to my heart, a chart pattern that is uh, going to make you good forex traders, profitable forex traders. Once you identify these particular patterns each and every single day, you'll be able to grow your account simultaneously and slowly but surely. There are forex traders out here which have gimmicks into their minds or have this notion into their mind that you can't be able to grow a $10 account to one or to $10,000 account in 3 days, which is impossible. They're actually gimmicking and they're just putting out fun out of their pages and trying to make things look very simple, of which things have to be learned constantly. Forex is actually what we call a discipline that you're day in and day out. You need to learn slowly but surely, grasp the concepts, and also uh, go and look after those concepts that you have learned and try to practice them daily using either your demo, which is a good area for you to practice, and once you go live, you'll be able to make good decisions trading on this forex market. What my mentor usually used to tell me, Timmy Collins, shout out to you. Timmy Collins, shout out to you. He used to tell me that the market wants to give you the best for today. The market is ready to give you the money that you want today if only you will remain disciplined and focus on your strategy and what you can see on that particular day. So today I'm just going to share with you what I want you guys to learn today about chart patterns, and the chart pattern that we'll be looking for today is what we call the rising wedge and the falling wedge chart pattern. Okay, let me share my screen. Today we are going to look at what we call the rising wedge and the falling wedge chart pattern. The rising and the falling wedge chart pattern. Here I'm just going to use odd CHF as a pair that we are going to practice on to call the rising and the falling wedge chart pattern. Right now we are in a live market. So I just want to show you how I came up with this. Okay, so you are into the market and you can see a movement that is happening like this right now, but you are wondering, where do I enter this market, or is it the right time now for me to enter this market? Is the market in the right levels or position for me to enter? What I will tell you is for you to go back to what we call the line chart, which gives you exact turning points where the market can turn, okay, or where the market will turn, definitely. So you're going to pull in what you call a horizontal line, which is support level, and put it somewhere right there, okay, which was a good turning point. Let me put it right here. Put it right there. It turned here, it went down. You can see another movement that happened here. It turned. Yes, it's a good point, whereby our support actually turned to be a resistance line, which is our support turned to be a resistance line. Okay, the market came bounce off, that is a support. The market came bounce down, that is a resistance line. So it is a support which was flipped to a resistance line. So a resistance level, not line. Don't call them line, call them levels. So how do we find the rising wedge pattern? Come to your trend line, okay? Take a trend line out of there, and a trend line at that particular level, right there. You can see the market came here, bounced off, went, forming higher highs. The more pressure we had on the market rising, that's now what we call a rising wedge chart pattern, right? It is a rising wedge chart pattern. the rising wedge chart pattern. Which is the rising wedge chart pattern. And see that the market came, formed what we call higher highs. And identify with this particular arrow that we had some higher highs right there. That's this is a lower high. You're having another lower high. You're having another lower high. You're having another lower high, which is an indication that the market is going to the upside. All right, that is what we call in higher highs, and that's what we call a rising wedge, because you are having buying pressure all over this particular area, helping us to go to the upside, which is a good indication that we are going up on this particular market. But we are identifying a chart pattern that we call a rising wedge chart pattern. A rising wedge chart pattern. The rising wedge chart pattern actually looks like this. Rising wedge chart pattern looks like this. Just a minute. A rising wedge chart pattern looks like this. A rising wedge chart pattern looks like this. Okay. Rising wedge chart patterns actually looks like that. That is a rising wedge chart pattern. That is a rising wedge chart pattern. That triangle that has the lower side actually going to the upside, but the upper side remaining constant, that is what we call a rising wedge chart pattern. And that is what we are observing right now in the market. Let me change this one to that particular color that you're seeing right there, that color, so that it can be, yeah, this one, like here you can see this one and this one are the same color, but we can see this movement right here is what is forming this area right here, and this particular movement right here is what is forming this area right here, and this movement right here is what is forming this area right here. So this is a rising wedge chart pattern. Okay, so how do we trade a rising wedge chart pattern? How do we trade a rising wedge chart pattern? How do we trade a rising wedge chart pattern? Let's say the market was moving from that particular area, it came there, it went back up that particular area, it went here, went back up, came, went back up, and it continued doing the same movement that you are seeing. It came here, which is this one, went back up, came, as it operating itself there, going back up, came, that market is going, it's about to reach that particular area right here, which is here. You're waiting to see if the market will turn from this particular area, it reaches here, and it goes up. Wait for it to do a retest like this, and then take it to the upside. Okay, but if it doesn't do that, okay, if it doesn't do that movement, you wait for the market to do this particular kind of movement, reach here, go back down, okay, then come back up, operate on that particular line, okay, what you are seeing right there, until the market breaks out either down or up. But what I can say is that for me, I trade these patterns to find good selling position and right buying position. If I see a rising wedge chart pattern, I will wait for it until I see a good selling position for me to enter that particular market, right? For me to enter that particular market. Let me put in a candlestick. Right now, you can see a larger candlestick operating at this particular level. It hasn't broken up for us either to take some buys. It hasn't retested for us either to take some particular sales. So for me, I'm waiting to see what will happen before I trade this rising wedge chart pattern. Okay, if it breaks to the downside, okay, if it breaks to the downside, it comes and breaks to the downside, I will wait for a retest on that particular level before taking the market down. Okay, if it breaks to the downside, this is what I mean. If it breaks to the downside here, which will happen either at this particular area right here, we'll wait for a retest and then take it down. Okay, then take it down. That's what I'm actually waiting to see on that particular pair. I'm not trading it right now. I'm just waiting to see. But if it breaks to the upside, I will be buying the market instead of me shorting the market. That's how we identify what we call rising wedge chart patterns and positioning ourselves to buy the market or to sell it on a bigger percentage rather than buying it on a bigger percentage, actually selling it on a bigger percentage, which is what I'm waiting to see. Okay, that is a falling wedge chart pattern. Now let us go to a rising wedge. Sorry, that is a rising wedge chart pattern. Now let us go to what we call a falling wedge chart pattern. So how do we identify a falling wedge chart pattern? Same thing. Go back to your line charts, right? Draw a trend line. First of all, you put in what you call a support line, which is here, a good support line. Okay, support level right there. Then take your trend line and draw it from the lowest levels. So go draw it from the lowest levels. I just need to find a triangle. Find a triangle. So on that particular pattern, we'll see something like this. Let me just draw it right here. Quick, 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 quick. Let me find here. Quick, quick, quick. That's actually what we call a rising wedge chart pattern. It is a rising wedge chart pattern. Okay, this is a rising wedge chart. Sorry, a falling wedge chart pattern. And this rising wedge. This is a rising wedge chart pattern because this level is rising. This is a falling wedge chart pattern because this particular level is constant, but this particular level is drifting to the downside, making it to be falling wedge chart pattern. This is a falling wedge chart pattern. The market comes, continue making what you call lower highs, but the level to the downside is just constant. The market here is constant, but this level here is making what you call lower highs. Lower high, lower high, lower high, lower than this level, than this level. Those are lower highs. So that is a falling wedge chart pattern. So what we are anticipating in this particular pattern is for the market break either to the downside for us to sell and do a retest before taking, do a retest somewhere here before, do a retest before going down. Okay, do a retest before going down, do a retest before going down, do a retest before going down. Another scenario will happen is for us to wait for the market to break up, do a retest for us taking the market to the upside. Okay, if it breaks to the downside, we're going down. If it breaks to the upside, we're going up. And what happened on our rising, on our falling wedge chart pattern is that though the market was falling, wait for the market to either break above this particular area, which is this particular area, for us to take the market to the upside. So go to our channel, our candlestick chart pattern. So what happened here? Broke, closed above. The next candle opened right here, tried going up, couldn't. This one, the good thing with this one, it didn't close inside of this triangle, so waited for the next candle, it opened up into that particular market, and that's how we made some money. We made some money. We made some money. We enter this market here Our stop loss was here on this level, right there. Our first take profit here, TP2, TP3, take profit 4. For me, I like taking my take profit 1, which was somewhere here, and the risk to reward ratio was 0 to 7. February was my risk to reward ratio somewhere where actually took it somewhere here. That particular trade up to somewhere there. It might take profit to be achievable. Yes, took my profit just right here, and I was right outside the market, of which I'm waiting for the same thing to happen. If it closes up, if it closes down, I'll be taking it here. My stop loss will be here, right? Take the market to this particular area. If it goes back up, my stop loss will be right here. Take my TP right here, my TP right here, and the market as we continue. That's all about the rising and falling wedge chart patterns. That's all about rising and falling wedge chart patterns. That's all about that's all about the rising and falling wedge chart pattern. That's all about the rising and falling wedge chart pattern. So that was all that I had about the rising and falling wedge chart patterns. I hope it has been an educative session. Hope to see you guys on the next episode, whereby I'll be talking about the alien wave chart pattern, which is a good pattern, and we also call it uh, the impulse and the impulse move. Okay, where we're having like a flag and an impulse move. And what you call an impulse move is where the market is moving with speed. Then you have what you call retests, okay? Or sorry, it is not actually retest. It is what you call yeah, they actually are they retests? Yeah, they actually retests. Okay, they're actually retests. So we will wait and see how that plays out so that we can have another session with you guys. What I will need you guys to do is that please subscribe and also try bringing in more people to this particular channel so that when we reach 100 subscribers, I will shout out your name and also be able to do actually a live session with you guys on Zoom so that you can see what I do when I get on that particular chart using a software that I have. Actually, I have a software on my trading, on my MT4 trading account that helps me to filter out the fake outs before even I take a trade, of which I've just shown you, but on the best part of it, okay, where I now tell you guys if it is the right time for you to enter or it is not the right time for you to make any decision or to take any action on that particular chart that you're seeing or in this forex market. All right, what I need you guys to know is that I love you guys so much, and I actually need the best. I actually pray for the best of you guys, that you will see your goals being smashed each and every single week, each and every day, so that God can be actually fulfilled in your life, so that you can be successful, because God wants you guys to be successful each and every single day. When you wake up, know that there is something big happening into your life. And at Peniel Global FX, we are actually one family that is moving forward to bring education like this and also improve people's life. We give you the best simulation and also the best education and the way to approach this forex market instead of just going in blindfolded and not knowing what to do. We hold your hand. We will make you become just profitable as profitable it is, so that we can move together as one and change our communities, our family, and also improve our friends' lives. So Pioneer Global FX is here to help you, help others, and help God become the better God that He is in life. God cannot do it only by Himself, He can only do it through you. But remember, you can do nothing without God, because you can only do much through Him. We actually live on a dependent based relationship. God depends on us, but we depend more on God. Okay? We depend more on God. That's why education like this is here. It is a gift that God gave me just to share some lights on this forex market and also make our lives better. Okay? Your dominion is dependent, but God's dominion is independent. Thank you guys, and see you on the next